Am I the asshole for telling my wife to divorce me because I'm not forcing adoption on my daughter? Sounds like it's going to be intense. Okay. I, 33 male, have an 8-year-old daughter, Ella, with my ex, and I have full custody of her. I'm married to Laura, 30 female, and we have 2 kids together. Ella's mom is a train wreck, alcohol, drugs, multiple arrests, and a lot of personal issues. She has not seen Ella for around a year now. She did have supervised visits ordered by the court, but she didn't always make those due to hospitalizations, arrests, and such. I've been dating Laura since Ella was 2, so she's very familiar with Laura. But she doesn't call her mom, and she still loves her mom and wishes her mom would get better and be a real mom to her. I have her in therapy to help her process everything. That's just sad. Laura knew how things were when we started dating, and she knew how it was when we got married. I always made it clear that my priority was Ella's safety, health, and happiness, and I told her I understood if it got to be too much and she didn't want to commit. But she said she was on board for it all. Okay, all right. Only now she's tired of my ex reappearing every so often, and she wants to adopt Ella so my ex can't have any access ever again. She does love Ella and sees her as hers just as much as mine. But the main reason she's being so forceful is severing my ex's rights would get her out of the picture until Ella's 18 and chooses to look for her mom on her own. Laura says this is what's best for her and for all of us. But Ella doesn't want to be adopted by Laura. Even if her mom never gets better, she doesn't want to be adopted. So right there from the get-go, that should be the end of it. Ella doesn't want Laura to be her mom. That's it. And Laura said that she's on board for everything that comes with y'all, so she should be cool with that. But let's see. I respect this and I won't force it. But Laura isn't happy. She said we have the other 2 kids to think of as well, and how Ella might pull away from us if her mom causes more trouble in the future. She might choose her over us. I said that could happen even if she adopts her. And I said it will definitely happen if we force this. That's facts. Laura and I have discussed this numerous times now, and she told me she doesn't see our marriage surviving if I won't talk Ella around or let her do it or get a therapist who will. So now it sounds like she wants things to be her way or the highway, when before she was saying she understood everything that comes with it and she was cool with it. So now to me it sounds like she's backtracking. She says she will not keep being just the stepmom when Ella's mom won't put her first, while she has been and doesn't get the benefit of legal stability of adoption. She said I only had 2 options and needed to decide which I wanted. I told her to divorce me then because I'm not forcing the adoption on Ella. Good dad. Laura didn't expect my answer, and she told me she thought I'd offer to speak to Ella more, that I clearly don't care about our marriage. I said I do, but she gave me 2 options and 1 option never happening. And I can't control if she divorces me for it. Am I the asshole? I mean, in my opinion, absolutely not. This would be different if, I feel like this would be different if you would have came to her like, hey, this is my situation. And she told you from the get-go, like, we can try this, but I'm not sure, like, where I'll go with this. But since she said that she was cool with it from the get-go and everything that came along with it, even though she couldn't know how things were going to go in the future, she said that she was cool with it. That was her word. And now it's not going the way that she thought it was going to go. And so she gives you an ultimatum. And ultimatums generally don't work in relationships. Like, it just don't work out that way. So let's see what the comments say. First comment says, not the asshole, you're putting Ella's feelings first, which is exactly what a good parent should do. Agreed. She's been through enough, and forcing an adoption she doesn't want would only hurt her more. Laura's frustration is understandable. She loves Ella and wants legal security, but pushing this against Ella's will isn't fair. Also agreed. You were upfront from the start about your priorities, and now she's giving ultimatums. You didn't choose divorce. She did by making it the only other option. If she can't accept that Ella's feelings matter most, that's on her. Absolutely. I want to see if there is any opinions of people thinking that he is the asshole. This is a good one. Seems more like she feels like Ella is her own daughter and she is afraid of biological mom swooping in one day and taking away a child she has cared for over the last 6 years. Being a parent is a huge investment, and it seems she has done everything a mother would do for Ella. I can certainly understand her frustration, and for her own mental health, it might be best for her to leave the relationship. There is always a chance that biological mom comes back for good, and I have a feeling that would break stepmom, so she should take a step back and evaluate whether that is a pain she is willing to chance or not. Couldn't have said it better myself. OP is a model dad, and I hope he doesn't succumb to the manipulations of that woman and make his daughter sad by doing so. If she can't accept what is at hand, she should go on with the divorce then. Absolutely. What this comes down to is what the daughter wants, what Ella wants. Ella says that whether right or wrong or what anybody thinks of it, she doesn't want Laura to be the stepmom. She doesn't want to be adopted. So in my mind, that should be the end of it. Laura should be the one that's like, okay, I understand that. I will play my role in hopes that she comes around. And if she doesn't, that's okay too, because I love your father, I love you, and I want what's best for everybody. And at this point in time, it seems like what's best for everybody is that even though Ella's biological mom doesn't come around often and she's spotty with visits, that she get to have her whenever she does come around, and have stepmom and dad. Like, I mean, sad situation overall. It just sucks. You know, co-parenting, step parents, none of that stuff is ever easy. But in this situation, I would definitely say what you don't want to do is force things, in my opinion.